Hi friends, and welcome back to Story Station. I'm so glad you can join me for part 2 of Knuffle Bunny. Yesterday, we read Knuffle Bunny, and this one was about Trixie, who had her Knuffle Bunny, and they went on a little adventure because we lost Knuffle Bunny for a minute, right? And then we went searching for Knuffle Bunny, and it was hard for Trixie to tell Dad that Knuffle Bunny was missing because she couldn't talk yet. And remember, by the end, they found Knuffle Bunny, and Trixie said her first words, and that was Knuffle Bunny. Today, the adventure continues with Knuffle Bunny 2. It's going to be really exciting, but before we jump into this, we do a few things to get ready during Story Station. First, we get our bodies ready by putting on our looking eyes and listening ears, and then we sing our special song. Ready? All right, let's start off by putting on our looking eyes. Make 2 circles, just like this. Put them up to your eyes. Make sure they're focused. Awesome job. And now let's put on our listening ears so we can hear the story. Make 2 C's in front of you, just like this. Put them up to your ears. Lock them in place so they don't fall off. Nice work. And now let's turn on our voice box. Make a pinch in front of you, just like this. Put it up to your voice box and turn the volume all the way up. Great, now that our volume is up on our voice box, we can sing our special parts of the book song together. And it starts off with the titles on the front. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The titles on the front, the titles on the front. Hi-ho, biblio, the titles on the front. And now the author writes the words. The author writes the words. The author writes the words. Hi-ho, biblio, the author writes the words. And the illustrator draws the pictures. The illustrator draws. The illustrator draws. Hi-ho, biblio, the illustrator draws. And the spine binds the book. The spine binds the book. The spine binds the book. Hi-ho, biblio, the spine binds the book. And now it's time to read. And now it's time to read. Oh, now it's time to read. Hi-ho, biblio, now it's time to read. Awesome job, everyone. All right, friends, the second part of Knuffle Bunny. Let's zoom in with our looking eyes. Take a look at the cover. What do you notice? Yeah, if we compare it to Knuffle Bunny, the first one, you'll notice that Trixie here is still holding her Knuffle Bunny, and she looks a little bit older now. So I wonder what her adventure is going to be like. The title is Knuffle Bunny 2, A Case of Mistaken Identity by Willems. Oh, interesting, friends. I see more than one Knuffle Bunny there. Zoom into some of these pictures. What do you notice? Yeah, we still have family pictures here. Oh, and a little picture of our last adventure with Knuffle Bunny at the laundromat. Oh, interesting. I noticed a new friend here. Maybe we'll learn more about them in just a second. All right, here we go. One morning, not so long ago, Trixie took a walk with her daddy. By now, Trixie really knew how to talk. And here's what Trixie's saying. It says, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to show Amy, and then I'll show Meg, and oh, look at this big talking bubble. And then I'll show Margaret, and then I'll show Jane, and then I'll show Layla, and then I'll show Rebecca, and then I'll show Noah, and then I'll show Robbie, and then I'll show Tashi, and then I'll show Casey, and I'll show Connie, and I'll show Parker, and then I'll show Brian, and then... and talk and talk. Trixie was excited because she was taking her one-of-a-kind Knuffle bunny someplace very special. Come on, she says. I wonder where she's taking Knuffle Bunny. Where's this special place? School! Oh, so Trixie's going to school now. That's a huge adventure for her. Look at all the new kids. Trixie couldn't wait to show her Knuffle Bunny to Miss Greengrove and all her friends in pre-K. But just as her daddy kissed her goodbye, Trixie saw Sonja. Why do you think her face looks worried? Or surprised, maybe? Oh, here's Sonja. What do you see? Yeah, it says suddenly Trixie's one-of-a-kind Knuffle Bunny wasn't so one-of-a-kind anymore. Because Sonja has a similar looking show and tell. The morning did not go well. And here these two are talking. First Trixie saying, Knuffle, 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 Knuffle. And they kept going back and forth. The afternoon was worse. So here they are, arguing about how to properly say either Knuffle or Knuffle Bunny. And here's Sonji sharing with new friends. Trixie does not look too happy about that. And that afternoon it got worse because what happened? It looks like our teacher took both of them away. When the school bell rang, Miss Greengrove returned the Knuffle Bunnies. Oh, friends, here are the two Knuffle Bunnies side by side. Do you notice any differences? Yeah, the ears, the color of the ears. One has something on top of its head. You can see some here too. So, Miss Greengrove returned the Knuffle Bunnies, and the day got better. So everyone's having a good time in the playground. Then, before she knew it, it was time to go home. Trixie ate her dinner, devoured her dessert, brushed her teeth, and tried to escape the mommy and daddy robots from planet Snurp. That's a fun game to play. At 1:30 bedtime, Trixie was tucked in. There's Trixie. But a few hours later, something's happening. She's tossing, she's turning, she opens her eyes. Trixie realized something. Oh gosh, what do you think she realized? Trixie marched into her mommy and daddy's room and said, "This is not my bunny." Uh-oh. Trixie's daddy tried to explain what 2:30 a.m. means. He asked, "Can we deal with this in the morning?" What do you think Trixie's reaction was? It looks like she's still waiting and waiting until finally Trixie's daddy went to the phone. Before he even made it down the stairs, bring! The phone rang. "We have your bunny," said the person on the other line. Said a man's voice on the other end. Who do you think that is? Yeah, it's probably Sonja's dad. "We have yours," replied Trixie's dad. Are they on the phone? Arrangements were made. So there's a plan to return the bunnies. And there they go. At night, sun's not even out yet. Trixie and her daddy rushed across the neighborhood. Look how fast they're going. Trixie did not want to be late. Neither did Sonja. Get them running across town. You can see Trixie and her dad there. Sonja, her dad there. There was an exchange, and the Knuffle bunnies were back where they belonged. That was a close one. Sonja says, "I was so worried about my bunny." "So was I," Trixie replied. Then they both said, "I'm glad you got your bunny back," at the exact same time. And that is how Trixie found her first best friend. The end. Oh, epilogue. So this is what happened after our official story ended to catch us up. It says, the next morning, both Trixie and Sonja rushed to school. The new best friends had a lot of catching up to do. "Do you want to play with my Knuffle bunny?" "Sure. Do you want to play with mine?" Oh, what a nice way to play with each other. Instead of earlier in the story when they were really upset, huh? And here are the two Knuffle bunnies side by side. Oh, I'm sure that's what's happening now. That they're best friends. What another great adventure. Especially special to be able to find out what happens to Trixie and Knuffle Bunny after our first story. I'm so glad there was a happy ending and they found new friends with each other. I wonder if the Knuffle bunnies also play with each other. I'm sure they do. All right, friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you again tomorrow, same time, same place. If you want to hear either of these stories again, go to wordsalive.org/storystation. Bye.